Right, last practice problem before you guys get to, try your hand at some of the check-in problems. Remember with the check-ins, you can always go back in and edit your answers, but I urge you to think about why did you get the answer wrong? Did you rush through it? Are you just not paying attention? Was it a silly mistake? You need to practice a little bit of self-evaluation here. I can only, I can't hold your hand any more than I'm already doing right now. So if you've got to be very upfront and very honest with yourself, what about this am I not understanding? Where am I getting lost? Because the answer of, oh, I just don't understand it doesn't help Mr. Kriya or I in our goal to deliver new material and have you be as successful as possible. So last practice problem says how many grams of iron sulfide are produced from 6 moles of iron. So I've got my chemical equation there. And again, this is a more condensed version. So if my desired substance is going to be, in grams, I don't have to do an upfront conversion because my starting substance is already in moles. So unlike this problem where my starting substance was in grams, you can see that red there, that's my start substance, it was in grams. I had to do a conversion up front. If my desired substance is going to be in grams, but my start substance is already in moles, my conversion is going to be at the end of the problem. I'm going to have to solve the problem first, then convert to grams. So my starting substance is 6 moles of iron, so I'm going to set up my starting substance in mole ratio. So I start with 6 moles of iron. My desired substance is iron sulfide. So according to my chemical equation, I've got 8 moles of iron sulfide for every 8 moles of iron. That's pretty easy because if you look at this as just a, division problem, any number divided by itself is 1. So 6 times 8 over 8 or 6 times 1 is going to be 6. So I am left with 6 moles of iron sulfide, but the problem wants iron sulfide in grams. So then I'm going to have to convert from moles to grams. So I start with my 6 moles of iron sulfide. I look up the molar mass because, I've got the beauty of the internet right here if I don't have a periodic table right next to me. And it comes out to 87.92 grams per every mole of iron sulfide. So I have to multiply 6 times 87.92 over 1, and that's going to give me 527.52 grams of iron sulfide. So if what I'm saying isn't clicking, if I'm moving too quick, I 110% recommend that you make the time to pop into those live reviews at 12:15 Monday and Thursday. This way you can bring your questions. Okay. Don't wait for the live review to happen. Make sure you're reviewing the material, you're trying the check-ins, and you're staying on top of things. But if you haven't been coming to the live reviews, then I recommend doing so. Even though they're optional, they're there for you. Okay. So I'm going to post this up to Google Classroom with the check-in, and I'll have instructions to watch this first, then give the check-in a go. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully you find this helpful.